Namaste. I bow to the divine presence in you. In today's Michelleology, I am Michelle and I'm your motivator. I am motivated to be grateful today for everything, the good, bad, and the ugly. Those are the things that create us and make us the great people that we are. And so today I want to continue on this series about evolving from your slavery mentality. I know you thought you were free, but until your mind is free, your whole body cannot come out free. You can say that you're free, but if your mind is not free, you're still walking under that slavery mentality. What is a slavery mentality? Someone has to tell you what to do. Someone regulates and decides your decisions for you. People apply titles to you. You become dependent on something or something. That is the slavery mentality. It means that you are not taking your ownership. You're not taking your authority and your dominion over your own land. And so what we have to do in this time, in this space, out of everything that's going on in the world, we have to know that we are free. We're living in this fifth dimension of freedom and unconditional love. Some people didn't get the memo. So I'm hoping and praying that you're one of those people that got the memo, that know without a shadow, not believe has some doubt in it, but know without a shadow of a doubt that you're free. Once you know a thing, you can't unknow it. And so here we are in this winning Wednesday, in this wonderful Wednesday, in this wake up Wednesday. It is time for us to wake up. We have slept through years and years of being deceived by the government, governing our mental, conditioning us to think certain things like this is normal. There was never a normal. Stop chasing that illusion. This is the time where you forget about history and you begin to write your story. You begin to write, you are the now testament, and this is your chapters of your life. As you begin to write a chapter in this now testament, you begin to reflect the things that have occurred with you, how you made it out, how you became successful, what it is that you went through, your testimony of the good, the bad, and the ugly, as you evolve out of this mentality of condition. By the age of 35, we're all conditioned about 95% of what we think. And so that's only 5% of creativity. It should not be like that. We are a creative being. I always said at the end, we've been created by the Creator to be creative. If you are not creating something, you're still in slavery mentality. Even God does not want us to depend on Him. I know we say that, but He wants us to be independent in Him. We must go in so we'll never be without. So the whole thing of everything that's happened, the pandemic, the quarantine, the riots and the government, all of this, the presidency, all of this is coming to a head. This is the year of royalty and riches. So we have to go through the chaos before we can go through having the things that God prepared for us in our birthright, in our nationality, and in everything that He left us in our inheritance. He left us America, not the United States of America. He left us America. There's a difference. And see, we've been placed in a position that we think it's all the same thing. The United States of America is a corporation. America is the free land that God left for us. And so as all of this transition goes on, don't be surprised in the outcome. But in the outcome, know that God is still in authority. And as you begin to know that, you begin to grow that. And as you begin to grow that, that's when your seed breaks open out of all the dirt that's been piled on us last year. It was the year 2020 was a year of vision, hindsight. So now this year, you must take what vision you have and begin to run with it, implement it, carry it out. I know things are rough, but when things get rough, the rough and tough get going. This is not time for you to give up. This is time for you to get up, because everything is being prepared for your kingdom, your royalty, your reign. For January the 1st to February the 9th, it is going to rain. And I don't mean physical rain on the outside. I mean, it's going to rain situations, issues, problems. It's going to rain. It's like the days of Noah when God got sick and tired of man being so corrupt. It is time to destroy that portion of mankind. And I'm not all talking about physical death. This is a spiritual warfare. This has nothing to do with flesh. We're talking about, let me get you Romans 8, because we're talking about evolving out of this slavery mentality. Romans 8:5, it says, for they are after the flesh, do mind the things of the flesh, but they after the spirit, the things of the spirit. And so what we need to be focusing on and paying attention to and being mindful of is the spiritual things, the inner things, the internal and eternal things. Everything outside that you see with this eyesight is illusional. It's going to pass away. So why would you put your treasures and focus on something that's going to pass away? But we have been forced to think that this is normal. We've been forced to be fearful of everything. This is the day when you come out of mentality, fear disappears. Oh my God. What would your life look like if fear disappeared? My God. This is where we are ascending to. This is where we are rapturing to. This is the end of the old age and into the new age. And I'm not talking about some crazy thinking. This is where we move from the unknown to the known. There's so much power in the unknown. That's why we're going to have to study to show ourselves approved. I'm not just talking about the Bible. I'm talking about everything. You must know, because once you know a thing, you cannot know it. You must know who you are. You must know your nationality. You must know all the righteousness that God has left you. You must know your birthright. You must know what God has left you in the will. Thy will be done. You must know these things because you can't unknow them once you know them. And they're trying to take us away from reading and studying and finding ourselves approved, finding who we are, defining our greatest version of us. It is time for you to take authority of your life. You have allowed people and outside forces to determine where you're going and how you're going to get there. It is time for you to move in your creativity. You are working out of the mind. The mind, if you could see God with a mind, how big is it? You're working out of the mind and the imagination of God. You are made in His image. You are one with Him. There is so much power in you that you have not even explored. You have not even opened the door to, because you were conditioned that this was just normal and this is just all it is. You know, you get a house, you get a car, you have money, you go out. That is not all that God created for our lives. That if you think of it, it's just crazy. What? It's so much greater. I'm getting excited about this because I know that this is going to be a tool for you to go forward. Now, let me put up a claimer and a warning. This internet may not be up much longer. During this time of raining, we're moving from RAINING to REIGN. We're moving from raining to rain. We are raining to rain. And so as we begin to move forward, there are going to be some things that we think is normal, like Facebook, YouTube, emails, internet. It may be interrupted just for a season. And the season is going to be working for your good. So do not panic. Do not be afraid. God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, that he shall reap. So just make sure that you're sowing the proper things, so that when the warfare comes, when the firing comes, when the nighttime comes, you'll still be a light. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Well, this is Michelle, and I'm your motivator. In today's, in this present moment, Michelleology. Listen, if you want to receive notification of when I come on, please subscribe, please like, if please comment if this has been a blessing for you, if this is giving you some power to motivate your own life. Please encourage yourself, because just in case the internet goes down, you're going to have something on the inside that's going to manifest on your outside. And so as you begin to focus on your inner being, as you begin to focus on your spirit, as you begin to walk in the spirit so that you do not mind the things of the flesh, as you begin to line your heart mind first with your head mind, as you begin to walk out of just left side thinking to incorporating right side thinking, which is creativity. Left side, you're trying to figure it out. You can't put it, if you can't figure it out, then you think it's not going to be. Instead of you trying to figure out a way, begin to create a way. Oh my God, it will fit your situation. I'm trying to close this out. Well, remember, you've been created by the Creator to be creative. So start creating your creations today and stop duplicating. May the love, joy, peace, power, and sound-mindedness be your soul food for today. And remember, create your day. Don't let your day create you. You are massive. Namaste. I bow to the divine presence in you. Have a blessed day.